Hello my pro makeup beauties, I'm back, and today's tutorial is about eyebrows. Eyebrows for me are my biggest bugbear. I want to run around and tell every woman that, not every, but most women that I see, to just grow them out and let me have free access to brows. Your brows are everything. They carry the expression of your face, they carry the shape of your face, they carry the character of your face. If they're wrong and you look surprised all the time because they're over plucked and too high, or they're starting in between, if they're wrong, you are constantly giving out the impression that you are not together. You're giving out the wrong impression. And something that you guys probably don't know about me is I'm a trained and professional life coach, and I have studied how the mind works. We take on information at such a subliminal level, and you will be surprised at what the wrong brow shape can say about you. It doesn't matter how the rest of your makeup looks and how beautiful you are. If your brows are wrong, So I've decided to do this tutorial to give you a way of seeing how your brows should be shaped. It is an individual thing, it is a personal thing. I don't really like to recommend my company when I do tutorials, but this is the one time I will say book yourself a makeup artist for a lesson, but book yourself a makeup artist, because that is what we are trained to do. We are trained to see shape face, to create faces, to mold faces, to shape faces. That's our job. We do that, and we've done it for many years, and we will be able to help you get the perfect brow shape. Believe me, if you get the right brow shape, that is half of your makeup battle. You can pretty much get away with murder after that. So this tutorial is for you. It will show you the basics of what you need to do and what you can do with your shape face. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more, keep on watching. Okay, let's get the basics out of the way. Your eyebrow should start, you should put a pencil right across, and this is where it should start. Just where your nose ends, straight up is where it should start. It should end at an angle, so you put it at the angle at the end of your nose, and right here is where it's supposed to end. So touching the end of your eye and the end of your nose, and that's where it's supposed to end. It's supposed to arch. If you look straight into the mirror, it's supposed to arch. Begin to arch and gradually begin to arch from the middle going backwards. So as you look in the mirror, wherever your eyeball goes straight, that is where you begin to arch your brow. So those are the basic rules. Now, if you happen to be an oval face shape, there's so many brow shapes. You would need to book a lesson and really spend time with your makeup artist to know what shape really works for you, but I'm just going to give you general guidelines. If you are a round shape, you want your brows to be a lot more angular, I believe, to create the depth in your face and to give you angles. If you have round brows on a round face, you are going to have a round sort of non-shaved face. If you have a square face, heavy sort of jawline and quite wide, you want your brow to be soft, to have a rounded edge. If you're oval or heart shaped like myself, I've got a wide forehead and my face narrows, it's a heart shape. you want to, you kind of have the flexibility of what you want to be able to do. I like my brows with quite a sharp arch, and this is them. Scrape it on. The trick here, I find, let's just make sure the mirror is able to get. The trick I find with this is to know where it's supposed to start, and start at the bottom. You want to make sure you're creating the shape you want, and I use the angle. Can you see how I'm twisting the brush here at the very top? I'm twisting it to give me the edge and the angle I want. Remember where we're stopping? My natural brow stops here, but I need to bring it here to bring in my whole face. Sometimes a bit exaggerated, sometimes it might be too long, so maybe that's a tiny bit long, so you can just correct it. But you start from the bottom and you make sure that that bottom is the shape that you need it to be. So I'm looking at my brow and I'm thinking that is perfect. It's got the sharp edge, it's got the arch right there, perfect. Now the next thing is to let's see if the camera can pick this up, is to work from that line going up, 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 up. You want to brush it up. You want your eye, the hairs on your brows to be going in an upward direction, because it's lifting your face, it's giving you your eye area space. So you want to work it up, not out, you want to work it up. And when you comb them up and they may be too long and go past, then you need an artist to help you, or a therapist to help you cut them with scissors if you have really sort of long brows, so that every time you push them up. Now near the end here you need that naturalness, so you're just going to use what's on your brow, on your pencil, whatever's left. That's the beauty of this bronze. So there you have it, lovely and natural, beautifully arched. And what did I use? Just this and a powder. Now if your eyes are quite wide apart, you want to bring this bit here inside. You want to push, you want to start your brow a little bit inside, because it will pull your eyes together. If your eyes are wide apart, if your eyes are close together, you want to start it a little bit further on. Victoria Beckham has quite sort of close eyes, so you'll find her brows start a little bit further down. You can use your brows to bring your eyes closer, bring them apart, to give you more of an eye area to work with, which means you can use a lot more colours than you could have possibly before. So there's a lot that I can say about brows. Tons of people get paid loads of money to do brows. They are an art form and you just have to get them right. I hope this was useful, and whether you use a pencil or whatever you use, you still want that upward motion, and you want the colour to be the same as your hair, preferably. If you don't know what you're doing, as a makeup artist I can use different colours, blue, orange, whatever, but for the real woman at home, make sure it's the same colour as your hair, or maybe slightly lighter, but I prefer to go darker because it gives you that definition. So I hope that helped, and the light wasn't great today, but we got it done, didn't we? So I'll take some photographs for you and take it from there.